Hi everybody, it's Sandra. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I thought it would be fun to have a look at some of my food jewelry collection. It is mostly fruit, but I have some other pieces too. Please let me know what your favorites are below. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Give me the thumbs up and we will get started right now. First up, let's talk a little bit about this A-lister. I found this one in an antiques mall and I found it in a booth, and of course the person wasn't there and I had to go to the front desk and I said, can you do any better on the price? I'd like to negotiate with this person. And so we got the person on the phone and she actually accepted my offer, kind of to my surprise. This is by the very, very famous designer Elsa Schiaparelli. Her heyday was between the two world wars. She was a contemporary and a rival of Coco Chanel. She began as a fashion designer in France in the 1920s. Now she has lots and lots of unsigned pieces, but this one is signed and the script signature denotes that this one is from the 40s or 50s. She definitely was known for pieces and pieces of jewelry and also clothing that had like a surrealist flavor to it. And she made kind of unconventional, quirky items. I think this one isn't that quirky, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the way the stones sort of go from dark to light. I think it's also very interesting that she decided to make a pineapple out of blue stones. Very, very cool piece. I see these come up very, very rarely online, and I know they do sell for a lot of money and a lot more than I paid for it also. I bought this several years ago. Really happy with this one. Do you love it? This one's definitely one of my favorites. I love Elsa Schiaparelli pieces. I'm not sure if this is a strawberry or a cherry. What do you guys think? It certainly is lovely. I love these pink rhinestones. This is very, very nicely made. The leaves are glass. It kind of looks like a Warner piece to me, but there is no signature. It has some of that fuzzy on it. Isn't that pretty though? I love this one. It kind of does look like it's silver, but I just don't see any kind of mark on it. So I'm kind of surprised, but yeah, no, maybe it isn't actually. Maybe it isn't. It's beautiful though. Isn't this nicely done? Prong set rhinestones, beautiful shade of pink. I love pink and green together also. Just not sure what kind of fruit it is. Well, here's an item you don't see every day. I think this is a parsnip. I think, unless it's just a white carrot or something. This is very fun. Let me put this in the light so we can see those stones shine. Isn't that weird? Most of these things are yard sale finds, by the way, or thrift store. I see them and I don't know. I just take them. I really like fruit and vegetable jewelry. I think that's all I have. I don't think I have any other kind of food. Well, we'll see. We'll see as we go. This one's cute. Look at this crazy pin. Isn't that funny? My friend Gina Gay sent me this, so this one is special to me because of that. And also, it's weird. It's just so, like, what is a pickle dancer? Anybody know? I have no idea. It's pretty funny, though. I love this piece. Look at these pretty cherries. This is actually the second one of these I've had. I sold the other one, I believe. This is very cool. I really like the way that these red stones pop, and they pop because of that black background. In really nice shape too, right? I love these. I think these are really fun. Very rich red color. As I recall, I paid up a little bit for this strawberry. It was kind of an estate sale, but I don't know, they might have gotten me for $12 or something on this one. But I do love it. This is plastic. It's interesting. Look at that. Look what it does in the light. I don't think I have anything else quite like it. Cool color. I like these stones. Yeah, a little bit of glue showing. It's not top of the line jewelry. I think it's fun though. I find apples quite a bit. I suppose usually they're gifts for teachers. That's just a guess. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know this one was Sarah. Okay. This one is a Sarah Coventry. That's cool. That's plastic. But I really like the way the light shows through. Cool color. Now these two are Sarah for sure. I see these from time to time. I don't usually get them. I don't think they have that much resale. And I already have these two. So it's kind of nice to have two different ones, right? One in the silver tone, one in the gold tone. And there's the signature. Oh, is this one not signed? That's interesting. Really? Are you not signed? Huh. Okay. Well, it is certainly a Sarah. Now, I think Sarah Coventry did not design any of their own jewelry. They had other companies do it. So, maybe technically, I guess it isn't a Sarah Coventry because they didn't put their cartouche on here. So this company that made that for them may have made it for other companies as well. Those are cute though. This apple pendant is interesting because, well, it's really big. It has awesome rhinestones, but it's 3D. Look at that. Not just a flat little thing. This would look great on a very long chain. No marks. I think this is, yeah, I think it's just some sort of a plastic, but these rhinestones are nice. I don't think there's any missing, right? No. That's a nice cheerful piece of jewelry, right? Oops. I like that one. Look at this fun pendant. I think KJL made some similar to this one, unless this is like an unmarked KJL. I don't know. Did Kenneth J. Lane have unsigned pieces? I doubt it. Maybe it's like a knockoff. Not really sure. But I found that one at a yard sale. And I found also this one at a yard sale, which is the same piece, but not the same color, obviously. So that one's fun. And my favorite one is this pink one. Nice condition too. See, not a lot of scratches. I love all three of these. Do you? These are a lot of fun to wear, and every time I wear one of these, I get a lot of compliments. I think I may have paid up for this one, as I remember. I don't think it was like $1 or anything, but it's silver, it's Taxco. This is nice and heavy. It's always nice when you can wear it as a brooch or a pendant, don't you think? This has a nice height on it too. That's very fun. Cute item. This is a beautiful bunch of grapes. I like the Rivoli stones. That's what that's called. They're like, kind of upside down, if you will. The point is up. There's Japanning on the back. I didn't see a signature on it anywhere. Open backs. This is a very nicely made piece. Don't you like that one? Who knew, right? Who knew there was so much fun food jewelry? This one's great. I really enjoy the fact that there's different colors here. You have the royal blue, but then they also put some sort of gray in there or some more subdued blue. That one's cool. This one's probably from the 40s or the 50s. This one has some age on it, I think. I don't know if this one is silver or not. It looks like it might be. I didn't see a mark. I am getting ready to do a testing video because I haven't tested jewelry in a long time and there's so many things I'm wondering about. So I will put this in my bag and we'll test this one on my next video that tests for silver and gold. I think I don't have that much gold, so probably I'll be silver, but I really love this. I think it's such a pretty design. And that green stone makes it for sure. But look at the pretty design on that. Nice detailing on those leaves. It's a neat one. I got these two pieces at a yard sale. I paid $2 each for them. I actually remember where I was when I bought. I mean, I couldn't find the house again, but I do have a memory of it. It was a garage sale with two older ladies, and I just thought these were fun. I think this may be my only corn on the cob jewelry, and I think this might be Avon. I could be mistaken about that. And this is really cute. Look at the peas in the pod. Not old, certainly. Little tack pin. Cute though. Oh, look at what I just found. Okay, I do have two. Oh, I didn't even know that was signed. I have no idea who that is. Zental. I don't know. But it's, you know, it's just a little piece of novelty jewelry. I'm sure it's not worth much or anything. It sure is fun though. I don't know, like have you ever seen anybody wearing an ear of corn for jewelry? I don't think I've ever worn these, but they're interesting, that's for sure. Maybe for Thanksgiving? Here's a very nicely designed and constructed pineapple. I like this one. It's not signed. Let me just fix the pin. I try to fix these when I think of it, or else I stab myself when I'm going through my jewelry. Anyway, look, this is nice. And this one is similar, but it's not the same. I don't know why somebody would do that, like with a Sharpie or whatever, and just block all that out. The Liz Claiborne. I mean, I get why somebody wouldn't want the price to show. Oh, the price yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. J.C. Penney. Maybe it was on clearance or something. I don't know. I mean, I got it at a yard sale, so I'm not sure. I do really like this one though. It has a nice tropical look to it. I love Liz Claiborne jewelry. They make good stuff. This is an old dress clip, and I don't know what this one is made out of. I think it's plastic or something. It's weird. It feels weird, so I'm not really, well, it must be plastic because it isn't glass. It's not wood. It's kind of cool though. I guess it was, let's see, you can see where the gold is sort of chipping away. I think, unless that's let me just look, hold on. Yeah, it is losing its gold. It looks like it's black underneath. That's a cool piece. And here's how it works. There's the patent number. Well, that could give us an idea as to its age. It's probably from the 40s or 50s. That one's different, right? This one is one of my favorites. Not marked and also not real, interestingly. It sure looks like silver to my eyes, but it isn't. I think this has some nice age on it. It's beautifully done. I love the dangles. I love everything about this, actually. I like that, two are the same length, and then this one in the middle is a little bit shorter. That's cool. This is nice and thin. I guess this is just stamped. But look, this is nicely made down here. They took the two pieces, I guess, and put them together, make them 3D. That's a very cool piece. And I think, gosh, I bought this in a thrift store, but it wasn't super cheap. It was like $10 or something. I mean, not that that's, too much, but you know what I mean. Isn't that cool? I think that one's quite interesting. I think these are peas, right? Do peas have a double row? Now I don't know what this is. I think it is. Somebody tell me. I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it supposed to? No, I guess I was going to say, is it supposed to be a clam or something? But no, it has the, yeah, I don't know. What do I know from peas and pods? Not sure. I know my mother says when she was a kid, her grandparents owned a farm and she remembers snapping them and eating them. I've actually had them raw too. They are good. Anyway, that's cute. This one is in nice shape too, right? Not too old on this one. What do you think? 1960s, maybe 60s, 70s, something like that. Maybe 50s. It's pretty though. Here's another Sarah Coventry pineapple. What I like about this one is it really is a pineapple color. I think they really nailed the color. And there's the signature. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Let's put this one in the light. Isn't that pretty? That's a big stone. It is glass. Sorry, it's like hard to, I'm trying to not have my hand behind it so you can see the stone, but it's kind of hard to grab. I love that one. Here's some more grapes and grape leaves. This one is silver, I believe. Yeah, sterling, it says it right there. This is pretty. I like that it's like, oops, rectangular. Let's see if we can put it in the light a little bit. I think that's pretty. I like it. I like the cutout part too. I think that's a very nice design. Nice weight too. Pretty nice and heavy piece of silver. Here are some cherry dangle earrings. Oh, are they Avon? Okay. I didn't realize that. Well, they're nicely done, that's for sure. I love the colors. Those are really cute. They're big too. They make a nice statement. Wouldn't those be fun if you were like on a tropical vacation or something? I think they are. This little pin might have had a mate. Maybe because it's so small, I wonder if they were just little scatter pins. Maybe not. Maybe it's just this one. I love this color pink though, and the leaves too. That one's very sweet. I think I may have gotten this one as part of an auction lot. Like a lot of stuff I get, I'll buy like, you know, hundreds of pieces at a time, you know, so some of this stuff, that's how I get it. I don't necessarily buy everything individually, but if it's fruit, I keep it. I keep it with my fruit collection. This is a fun piece. This one's different. I wonder if this is handmade. There is some felt here. Yeah, probably somebody made this, right? Well, they did a very nice job. I love the stems. They're kind of delicate. I don't know, maybe it was a store-bought one. Not sure, but I like them. This is definitely the only pair I have that has these, you know, little glass beads. Here's an interesting pear. That is actually glass, the pear part, a red pear. And this one has some little bit of problems on the leaves. There's some crackling and stuff. It's really not that noticeable, but you know, like on the camera, of course, everything really shows kind of worse than it is because the flaws get kind of magnified. It's pretty though. I like the pink stones here also. Yeah, not signed. I thought I saw a signature, but it isn't signed. This one is different. I love the way the color is sort of dropped inside here. See that? It's interesting. So it kind of has shadow, if you know what I mean. And this one is a Napier. It's kind of a newer Napier. I like it though. I really like this shade of green. Very nice green grapes. Nice big leaves. I love Napier stuff. This is such a beautiful brooch. I mean, not only do you have the pear, and you can see they did like a little bit of kind of texturing up around the top, which is such a nice touch, and just these beautiful flowers and the leaves and the whole thing. But the pear has some problems, and very noticeable also. I don't remember where I bought this or why. I don't usually get stuff with damage like that. Maybe this was part of a lot. I don't remember. But this one is signed Art, so that stands for Arthur Pepper. His company was in existence from the 40s, I think, till the very early 1970s. This is such a nice piece. Some people tell me that this can be fixed if you scrape all that stuff off and then you put nail polish on, you know, because they do sell that sort of these iridescent shades of off-white or whatever, but I don't know. I don't even know if you could. Yeah, I guess you could fill those in. Darn it. Anyway, a nice piece. Just too bad about that damage. Look at this sweet little ring. It's so pretty with the purple rhinestones. Isn't that nice? Gold tone. And a little bit adjustable too. It's actually nicely made though. It's maybe more nicely made than you might think for an adjustable ring, but I don't know who made this one. It's very interesting. I don't think it fits me. It's pretty though. I think when it hits the lights, you would see the purple. It's just kind of a cool piece, I think. It's a cool ring. This apple's different. Look at the purple leaf. Lots of great colors in those rhinestones. See how the colors change a little bit as the piece moves? I don't know who designed this one. That is likely the maker's mark, that star. I've never seen it before. It's pretty though. I think it's so different. And none of the stones are missing. That's not always easy to find, especially with these pieces where the stones are just glued in. The glue does dry over time and they fall out. But this one's really in excellent shape. It's different, right? This is a nicely made piece. This is a designer piece. Let's see if we can find the signature. There it is. It says Sandor. It's kind of hard to see. It's right there underneath the pin. They were New York City based, and they were founded by Sandor Goldberger. They ran from the 1930s to the 1970s. They were mostly known for their flower jewelry. So I think it's kind of neat that I've got the grapes. What's weird about this one, though, is that there's like, why is there a strawberry on the back and grapes in the front? Just wondering. I wonder if this was like, a part that they had to a strawberry piece and then they use this as the back of, I don't know what that is. I'm not exactly sure. It is very lovely though. It's in nice condition too. Beautiful faux pearls that are prong set. Nice leaves too. Good condition on this one. This one is sterling silver. I love this from the side. The fact that there's the grapes underneath the leaf. I think that's cool. This is a nice substantial piece. And it's signed right there. See that? It says sterling. Isn't that nice? I think this is very nicely constructed. It can also be worn as a pendant, which is good. I love this one. I can't remember where I bought it. May have been part of a lot. I love this one though. This is the only rhinestone pear I think I've ever seen. I love the yellow rhinestones. I don't think that's a signature, right? Let me just see. No. Not signed. See the foil back stones? That's interesting. So the light doesn't go through these stones. The light will hit the foil and then reflect back, but in a sparkly way because it's metallic foil. I love this one. This one looks like it's from the 40s. Just a guess. I showed this one once before and I didn't know what it was, but other people did. What is this again? I don't think it's a pumpkin, right? Is it a pomegranate or something? I'm not sure. I like it though. It's in nice condition. I think I didn't get this one very long ago. It's neat though. It has some nice like roundness to it. Just not a little flat, cheap thing. It has some nice weight too, just costume jewelry. And I like the rhinestones, just a few, sort of tastefully placed, I think. I just don't know what it is. Somebody tell me. I paid up for this one somewhat. I was at an estate sale. I don't remember. I'm kind of used to paying 50 cents or $1 or a couple of dollars, and I usually remember, I don't know, maybe this was $10 or something or $15. But I truly love it. That is glass. And this one was made in Austria. Isn't that a pretty thing? I love this one. I really do. Check that out. Pretty leaf too. Look at how much they made that to look like real gold. That's cool. I wonder how they get the glass to do that. What is that? I don't know. I love it though. I like this little pin. I like it a lot. I like that it's strawberries with purple stones. That's unusual. It's in nice condition. I don't see any missing stones. That's what the back looks like. Isn't that pretty? I really like it. I don't know. It's different. I think I may have gotten this at a yard sale. Not sure, but I really do like purple jewelry and I don't see it often, and I don't think I've ever seen purple strawberries before. I could have sworn this one was a bouquet, but you know what? I guess I am mistaken. I, it's not signed at all. That's really weird because anyway, I really thought that I saw that signature, but okay. I guess I'm misremembering it. This is very nice. I love the dangly pearls. So this one does have a problem here. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some verdigris there and some oxidation that needs to be handled. So I will remove that, maybe carefully with vinegar, maybe ketchup. I like using ketchup because it's more controlled. If vinegar gets on these faux pearls, you run the risk of it taking the coating off. So that's the thing. And ketchup sort of stays put a little bit easier. You know, it kind of stays where you put it. It's not going to run into the other parts. Well, it's a cool piece anyhow. I will I'll clean that up. Interesting bunch of grapes though. I'm going to show you the last few things on my neck. I love this piece. And I know there is a special word for this type of necklace, but do you think I could think of it right now? Well, no. No, I can't. I know there is a name for it though. Harvest neck? I can't remember. Well, somebody's going to tell me. Please do. I love this though. It's very cool. And I think these are glass, possibly. They're pretty. I don't know what kind of fruit that is with the spots. That's a peach. Just a fun necklace. I have a similar one too. Let's take a look at another one. I think these are very fun. I have sold these before. Oh, look at that. This is an avocado. And look, this has like a little fuzzy thing on the bottom. These are fun, really fun. I actually had a similar one that I used to wear sometimes. Another one that I would always get compliments on it, you know, because it's different. What do you think about that one? Do you like it? I really, really do. Of course, I'm never going to pass up the opportunity to show my fabulous Bakelite cherries. This is unbelievable. This was a yard sale find. This was one of those lucky things. Yeah, a little bit like hitting the lottery, you know, a little bit. This is from the 1940s. And I know these stems have some problems with the paint. That is typical for these. I've never seen anything like, well, a thing like it that didn't have that. I mean, it's possible, but, and it doesn't even really show. And who even cares? Because the whole point is these cherries. This part isn't Bakelite, not the chain part. Isn't that amazing? Truly so. And I also have another piece that I bought at the same time. I have the matching brooch. Isn't this amazing? I love this. So it depends on how many cherries it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 8, right? Yeah. I see that when people list them, they point out how many cherries. So I have the 8 cherry version. That's what the back looks like. Oh, so incredible. What an amazing set this is. I love this. And I don't remember what I paid, like maybe $5 or $10. So the force was with me that day. And that's it. It's a wrap for today. I hope you like looking at my fruit jewelry mostly, some other food too. Let me know what your favorites are. Please subscribe to the channel. It's free for you to do, and it would help me out. All right? I hope I will see you soon, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.